Hello, welcome to my channel, to Crochet Curious. My name is JoAnn, and we're doing a live chat today. Running a few minutes late. But, every time I do something on YouTube, it seems like I'm doing it for the first time. Gets challenging sometimes. So we'll just sit here and crochet, see if somebody shows up to talk to us. And if not, I guess I'll sit here and talk to myself. So I don't know how your Sunday is going. It's been a very nice Sunday here so far, but I'm a little beat up from yesterday. I did a lot, and the old knees just don't like to have that much going on in one day. So I'm a little stiff moving today. Hi, Diana. Welcome. Yes, I am actually a few minutes late starting my live, but had a technical issue there. Couldn't figure out how to get past my own setup. So, Diana, tell me, what are you up to today? I'm crocheting, as you can see. Shocking, I know. Taking it easy and crocheting. Yep, that's a good plan for today. I'm working on my Coco's Crochet Along 2023, which is a big scrap blanket. And for every month off of a calendar, she's picking colors. Should be cleaning. Cleaning is highly overrated. So I just got my colors for June, the June calendar. So I'm adding those in. And it's heavy in puff stitches, which I am not super fond of, but that's okay. It's only 8 rows, right? So I will get through it. Making up for the fact that I'm not enjoying the puff stitches by using a super bright orange. It's supposed to be pumpkin, but it is as close as I could get to pumpkin. 8 rows, nah, that's not too bad. It's pretty easy stitches usually, so. And it's 8 rows every 2 weeks, so that really is doable. So, see, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've already done 4 of them. And this is row 5. And then I've got another color to come across with doubles, and then another row of puff and another row of doubles. So it's not too bad. I'll probably have it done today, and then I can work on other stuff. And I'm doing something completely different there. Okay. So what are you making? I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. I know you can't type and crochet at the same time. Sorry. All right, let's see. It sounds like I should tell a story or something. Well, actually, the next row I do will be green, so maybe it will look like flowers. So let's see. Do I have a story to tell? I can show my whips. That's something, I guess. I finally got one baby blanket off in the mail yesterday. And now I'm working on this one. And oh, a king size blanket. Holy cow. That's a lot. This is going to be a baby blanket for a little girl. She's already been born, but I'm going to be near them in a couple weeks. So yeah, wow, that is big. So I'll be near them in a couple of weeks. So I'm going to try to get this done. And I don't know, I was somewhere and I saw a stitch that was, watching somebody's video. I don't know whose. And it was a stitch with a single crochet, a double crochet, and a half crochet. And then you skip 2. So you put those 3 stitches in one and then skip 2. So that's what I'm doing. And it looks like a little, I don't know what that looks like, but shell. Looks like a little shell, I guess, or a half shell. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, that would be a big blanket. We have a king size bed. I'm not sure. I think I would get tired of doing it before I got it done with that much to do. I always have a lot of projects going on. So here's another one I'm working on. This is just going to be triangles that I'm going to put together, and then they're going to go into some kind of a blanket. And I've got the 2 colors, the raspberry and the what I'm calling elephant gray. I don't have the band here, but I think they're both actually Serenity Chunky, but I'm not positive about that. So those are the 3 whips I got, and I always have more things in my head that I'm thinking of doing, so I don't do anything that takes too long because of that, because I have so many plans. But it's all good. I'm looking forward to the weather warming up a little bit and us being able to do some camping. That would be fun. And we motorcycle ride, so that's coming up. It's going to be fun. And none of those things have anything to do with sticking around the house. So, yeah, the triangles are pretty easy. I could always do a tutorial. I think that's pretty much open. Everybody does granny, so. I could always show that off. I'm figuring out how to get my cameras to work for tutorials. And once I get that figured out, I'll be able to do some demonstration crocheting. Also, I wanted to get it straightened out because I've been doing some freeform crochet, and I'm going to start doing Friday freeform crochet videos or lives. I don't know, something. So, well, this is nice. Just me and you chatting away. Well, then I guess I'll have to figure out how to join my triangles, and then I can do a tutorial on it. That's funny because anything that I do, I just learned how to do, and then I'm doing it. You'll find I'm a beginner at everything pretty much. I don't have that much history of crocheting. So what are you doing with your king size blanket? The colors, the stitch or stitches, how's that coming together? Sorry, I'm making you communicate so much. um, so let's see what else is happening. That is not enough stitches. There we go. So I've got also, okay, I messed that up. Started with a bag a day pattern and then added different stitch. He's from another, oh, it's from another of her blankets to a blue ombre. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm getting it. So bag a day pattern and then added different stitches from another of her blankets to it. Blue ombre. Cool. I hope the blue ombre, it's either your manufacturer or you have all the yarn you need and it's the quality you like, because everybody's complaining about Red Heart right now and the decline of the ombre yarns and quality. So I hope you have what you need. And if not, don't buy things online. Go touch them before you buy them. Here's another little book I got. Had to rip out a whole lot after my blanket was getting narrow at the top. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, yeah, counting stitches. If I don't count, like I'm not counting on this, but most of these stitches, it's pretty obvious. And it's a scrap blanket, so I don't care that much, but yeah, most of the stuff I make, if I don't count, I'm in trouble because it does get narrower. And it's all about how you turn. Thought you were getting faster, but it was getting smaller. I love that. Yeah, and a lot of it can be how you turn too. If you're turning and like not adding enough stitches, not counting it as a stitch, or you should, you should or you shouldn't count it as a stitch, etc. So those are kind of the issues I run into if I'm not careful. But yeah, this since it has all different yarns in it, all different tensions, what mood am I in the day that I put it together. I doubled up everything in March because I put sparkles with it, and so I got a completely different gauge there. And then this is a V stitch, so it's big. This is a this and it's small. So all the different stitches and everything, my blanket's going to be really wonky at the end, but I'm leaving all of these on the sides. Yeah, actually, I've been crocheting for about a year or two, but I'm a talker, so I am doing videos just to connect with community, and I'm not claiming any huge skill level. I'm just showing what I'm doing, and I might be learning it, I might be failing at it, but I'm just sharing what I'm doing. So that's all. I'm a friendly sort. So, yeah, and I like to, show the yarn that I buy. And I am a lefty, but I crochet. I hold my hook in my right hand. So yeah, I don't know. Is that how you do it? I have no idea if I crochet left-handed or right-handed because my, yeah, I'm a confused lefty constantly. So, Jeanette. Hello, Jeanette. Hello from West Virginia. I'm in Washington. I didn't ask where Diana is. Oh, I lost my screen. There we go. Oh, it looks like we might have more people here too. So anybody who wants to say hi. So you hold in your left hand. So this actually is my right hand. I hold it in my right hand. Hi, Jeanette. Well, I am glad you're here, and we're just talking about crochet stuff. I have a crochet along that I'm working on, and hey, Marina, welcome. Marina has been coming to talk to me numerous times, and we've got Diana and Jeanette here. Cool. So we were talking about what we're working on, and I have my scrap blanket for the crochet along. Hey, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. It's quiet here and it's nice. It's pleasant, and I'm recovering from a very active day yesterday. So I am before I have to go back to work tomorrow. So, but the major stuff's done. So I get to crochet today. So working on the scrappy blanket, I got 4 new colors for it, and on Friday, or if you were in Australia, I got them on Saturday, but if you're in the US, I got them on Friday. Marina says, I finally finished my daughter's granny hexagon cardigan in time for her to wear to school on St. Patrick's Day. She loved it. Oh, that's awesome. I tell you, I made that hexi-cardi a few weeks ago, and it was so easy and fun. I'm going to make another one, but I just haven't. I got a couple other things I got to get done first, so I'm gonna do that. Jeanette crochets a knit. She's 72, been crocheting and knitting since she was 6. Oh my gosh, you could probably add all of our experience together and not even come close to how much experience you have, Jeanette. And bless your heart, man. I am impressed because I've only been crocheting about a year, and I love it and I enjoy it. But yeah, my depth of knowledge is not huge. So if you continue to watch my videos, I hope it is for my sparkling personality and not for my crocheting tips, which I'm sure you don't need. So I was talking about some of the projects that I have going on, and just to keep the conversation going, because I need you guys to chat too, because I'll run out of things to say. So, Jeanette says, I'll help any way I can. Jeanette is the senior crocheter in the house. Do Jeanette and Marina know each other? Do you guys know each other somehow? I'm curious. Like always, I'm always curious. Here's my baby blanket I started. I finally settled on a stitch for this. And I don't know what the stitch is called. So it is a, what is it? What did I say it was? It's a single, a double, and a half crochet all in one stitch. Then you skip 2, and then you go on to the next stitch. And you do repeat the 3 stitches in one. So I'm making that out of Karen baby cakes. And I've got this gray and pink and white, and it's a 4-weight. So I'm hoping to get that done relatively quickly. We'll see how that goes. Oh, you know what? I'm a little slow today, Marina. I've caught on you meant in this house, meaning us talking. Okay, I got you. Jeanette says, I've seen that stitch. Yes, I saw it somewhere. Oh, goodness. Let's see. And then the other thing I was working on is Serenity Chunky, my triangles that I made. About, I don't know, last month, I did this book called, I reviewed a book, Huggable Crochet or Huggable Crochet Critters, something like that. There's a video for it. I was just looking for a tutorial on crochet egg with chick or duck inside. Let me see. Crochet egg with chick or duck inside. I haven't seen. I was trying to think. I just saw something somebody posted. But I think that was a my vocabulary is completely escaping me. Like filet crochet kind of. And it's, I don't think it was egg shaped though. I think it was just a chick inside a square. So anyway, I was going to make an elephant, and then I got really confused at the instructions because I'm not an amigurumi artist. I have not made any amigurumi. So I started trying to make this elephant's head, and the instructions were like, I could not wrap my head around it. So I said, gosh, I think I need to make something else. I have this Serenity Chunky. So I made this triangle square. And then I made a reverse with the gray and the raspberry in the center, between the grays. And I figured that I would, make quite a few of these because they work up so quick because it's such chunky yarn, and then crochet them together into a blanket of some kind. So that is one thing. Oh, and then I have a home decorating project here as well. Forgot to show this. This is my basket. And this has shown up in every whip video I've done for the last 2 weeks. Premier Home Cotton XL. Still not done with it. Trying to decide what my next layer is going to look like. Those are double crochets, and I'm staring at it every day trying to decide if I like it or not. And if I will do a few layers like that, or if I will not and do something else. Very complicated. Oh, I want to remind you guys, if you subscribe to me and you would like to, thank you, Marina, and you would like to join in the giveaway for 250 plus subscribers, please do that. The giveaway video, you can run it at double speed if you want to, but you have to get to the point where you know what the secret word is to put in the comments, and then make a comment. Make a comment and join in. The drawing will be a week from yesterday, so it'll be on the 25th. And there's some really nice stuff in there in the drawing or in the, what do you call it, giveaway, in the giveaway, as a thank you to my subscribers. And we already shipped off a hook to one of our watching friends, YouTube friends, Yarny friends, and she will get it in a couple of days. She is in New Hampshire. Let's see, what was her name? Brenda Young, Crochet and More. Yeah, she won that. So she got a 6.5. What did she get? She got a 6.5 millimeter Furl Streamline for watching a live with me. I don't have any prizes for you guys today, though. Sorry. Maybe that's something we'll start doing. I don't know. But Anyway, it was a 6.5 millimeter camwood streamline frills hook. So I got some of those from somebody that had them on sale. It was one of the yarn companies. So I do have coming up, which I think I'm going to see it in a couple of days, is I have some yarn from somebody that I have never gotten yarn from before. Hi, Dee Dee. Ooh, the last ball on that king size blanket. Oh my gosh, bless your heart. That must have taken a while. I am excited for you. And I'd love for you to send me a picture of it when you're done. You can find my email address. I'll put it in the posting of the live once it's done. I don't have anything in there right now, but I'll put it in. And so hi, Dee Dee. I didn't mean to ignore you. I can't remember if I said hi when I saw your name. On the home decor stuff, I got 2 colors of this. I got the oak and then I got rose also. So I'm going to do something with that. In fact, I have quite a bit of the rose. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Oh, Gabbing Grammy. I remember you from the other day. Hello. Okay, I'm trying to remember people's names. So you're looking for old patterns printed off. Actually, Jeanette, I have some knitting patterns that were sent to me that I probably won't ever use because I have a difficult time with knitting. I'll look around and if I do have them, I will make those available to somebody that knits. So you're looking for, so what? You're looking for vintage patterns? I guess we need more information. And knitting or crochet or both. Dee Dee, what are you working on? And Gabbing Grammy, let me think. Your name, is it Sylvia? Anita. Ugh. Anita? I'm going to make a note because I have a much better chance of remembering. All right. Donna. I'm sorry, Donna. I'm sorry. Okay. So Jeanette says, I do things for veterans, hats, scarves, and slippers. Okay. Okay. All right. I will see what I have been gifted. There might not be anything too interesting for you, but there might be. You never know. So, Jeanette, have you ever watched what is the Engineered Knits? Is it Engineered Knits that does the old style knitting? She likes to find vintage patterns and make like color work sweaters and stuff like that. Anyway, totally off subject. The Premier Sweater. Is that like one of oh my gosh, you guys, my brain isn't even working today. Cinnamon Stitches from Premier Week, is that what you're referring to? Also working on a granny square rectangle blanket. Oh, so yeah, Jeanette, I think it's called Engineered Knits. She's a blonde lady and she loves the vintage stuff and she just makes interesting things. I don't know. You might find it interesting. She's an engineer who knits. So it is. Oh, hey, how do you like that? I figured it out. The things that she made, oh my gosh, they're so cute. Yeah, I don't know. I can't seem to get out of my way on all the projects I got going on. So, but wearables and color work are coming this year sometime. I was going to show off this book also while I was talking today. So this one I got recently, Connect the Shapes, Crochet Motifs. So I don't know if you guys have watched the Thursday tile thing with Manfa Makes, but this one has 101 motifs in it, and there's a lot of them in here that would be cool and fun to do. So maybe that's something that I have out in my future somewhere. Like, let me see if I can find something interesting. So, for instance, takes this basic here, and then it gives a variation of it, and then another variation of it, and then the same shape, but another variation of it. It's pretty cool. And just teaches you how to build on things. I also have a log cabin style granny blanket. Oh, I make lap blankets. Also, I do a lot of charity work. Oh, good for you. Good for you. Yeah, I have a local charity I like. Yeah, I like that book too. So it's called Connect the Shapes, Crochet Motifs, Edie Ekman. And yeah, look at that one. Here we go. Connect the Shapes, Crochet Motifs, Edie Ekman. And it's published by Story, Storey, story.com. I don't know. It might be old or new. I don't know. Let me see when it was published. You know what the best part about this whole book? 2012 is when it's from. Is it has a spiral binding? How many books need that? Yes. Aw. Yes. Hey, hi. So Angela is with us. Jeanette, I like the triangle. Hi, Angela. So we're talking about makes and Dee Dee, I wanted to ask, so the log cabin style granny blanket. Okay, so I'm not super familiar with quilting patterns, but the log cabin, is that the one that you do like strips and they are perpendicular to each other? Or I think you know what I mean. But it kind of blocks like this and then it goes that way. And okay. Yeah, I just ordered 2 more books. I love these books because they help inspire my creativity. So Marina says, cool book, my new whip. Our cat fell in love with my daughter's sweater. She's obsessed with it. In fact, so today I started a little blanket for her. That's sweet. Oh my goodness. So Fiber Spider has a good tutorial for what? There's a lot of conversations going on here. Granny changing. No, it is a granny changing colors. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Log cabin granny. Okay. Got it. Hi, Michelle. In late, finally, am catching your live. Hey, that's awesome. Yeah, I think you probably know half these people. Let's see here. And Jeanette, Michelle, Jay, the crocheting dog mom. We've got Donna, Gabbing Grammy. We got Dee Dee Christensen. We've got Marina, Jeanette, and Diana. I think Diana's still here. Now we got all these other people. Diana and I were having a private conversation for like 20 minutes. So, so Diana, last we heard from her, she's been looking for, now I lost it. Tutorial on a crochet egg with a chick or a duck inside. There it is. Just ran out of this ball. Time to do the last one. Yay me. Oh yeah, I remember that. Okay. Diana, Mima, Marina. Angela's still here. Fiber Spider is a great teacher. His tutorials are calm and good pace. I wandered off to find the book. Yeah. Oh. So, yeah, it's from 2012. But, you know, it's all new to me. So, ooh, look at this one. That looks like a lot of work, though. You can follow the author of the book on Facebook. Oh, that's cool. The chart is hopping. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff in here. So I am, you know, there's more to learn. I got a lot to learn. So let's see what we got coming up. So on Friday night, I did a Freeform. My Freeform swatch still here? Did a Freeform. I tried. Well, I started off camera with this and had put together just going every which way, doing different stitches and just deciding what I was going to do. It is exciting. A whole world of learning fiber arts. Absolutely. Some days it makes my head want to explode, but you know, it is exciting. That's right. We do all have lots to learn. Freeform sounds like a fun idea. Some people really don't like the idea of doing it, but because there's no rules. But basically, like this one, I started here. I started with a ring, but I started adding double crochets to it, but I didn't like go all the way around. I just did like a fan of them and started building off of it. And then, and I can't even tell you what stitches I did at this point, but here I built off of here with some triples, I think. And then I puffed on it a couple of times, and then I did a fan over here, added a different color in, added another different color in, just kind of stitching through it. So the idea is eventually get to the point where I can make like a fabric of Freeform. But as I've talked about before, this scrap blanket has all different tensions and all different stitches in it. And so look at the way the end goes. It really is in and out. And by the time I'm done, it's going to be very wonky on both sides. So I decided that when I'm finished, I'm going to do some kind of a panel around the outside that is freeform shapes, and continue to use up my scrap yarn for that. And I'm on June, by the way, of the Coco's Crochet Along 2023, which it's not too late to join because we've only done this many rows. So so we're on June now, and in 2 weeks she will release July, and then every 2 weeks until June, and then she'll be ready for winter in Australia, and her blanket will be done, and I'll be ready for summer. And because it's still a little chilly sometimes here in June, I'll be ready for summer and my blanket will be done. So thank you, KK. Well, we are all here, and yes, if you want to do a thumbs up, I always appreciate that, you guys. I see lots of them up there, so thank you. Love hearing about what you guys are working on. Donna, still learning after crocheting 45 years. Let's see, now Jeanette's giving you a run for your money, though, because she's been on it 66 years. So blocking that blanket will also help even it out. Using Freeform to create a border is a great idea. We'll see. They're all great ideas in here. It's the implementation that is the tricky part. So, oh my goodness. I can't believe another weekend is coming to a close. What happened? They go so fast. I am not retired yet, but I would like to be someday soon, but I think I have several years to go. Oh, I hear my family's coming home. Angela says, I'm working on a blanket, some hats, as well as some amigurumi. Yeah, I have not done, as I was saying, I have not done any amigurumi. I'm not sure about amigurumi just because it's so many single crochet stitches. I have a tendency to get bored, so I like to do things that keep my mind active. And I also seem to have problems figuring out how to read those patterns. So okay, so working on a blanket, some hats, as well as some amigurumi. Okay, KK says working on a baby onesie. Oh. Marina says, I taught myself to crochet from library books when I was 10 years old, so 45 years ago. I did not really advance in the craft until about 5 years ago. Yeah, well, I don't even talk about my crocheting 30, 40 years ago because, yeah, I never got past a double crochet and never did anything where the tension worked out right or anything like that. So I did a couple of projects and then I was like, I'd rather sew. So that's what I did. I sewed. So these things. I don't like puff stitches. Did I mention that? I really don't like them. It's a stitch sampler, so like I'm trying to follow what she says. Rules. I'm just so not good with rules sometimes. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
My family has been out. My daughter and granddaughter. Let's see. I tried projects for a couple of years, but did not have an in-person teacher. And of course, YouTube did not exist. Yeah. I hear that. Well, it's like my grandmother tried to teach my mom how to knit, and my mom did not. She learned how to knit, but maybe purl. I don't know. But then when she tried to teach me, she didn't really have any interest in it. She just had the bucket of yarn in the closet, and I found it, and I was like, oh, what's this? And so she showed me. And so, I thought I had learned how to knit, but of course I really only learned, garter stitch, and that's it. Yeah, so I started knitting last year from memory. And then when I watched a few YouTube videos, I realized I wasn't knitting properly, even though, obviously it was working, it was creating stitches, but I was not doing anything correctly. And so I had to retrain myself how to do the garter stitch. And then I tried to purl as the next step because it's involved in so many patterns, and I could not figure it out. I could not make the stitches live next to each other and be usable. And I couldn't see what I was doing wrong. And, being in the middle of the pandemic, I just said, oh, well, never mind. And started crocheting, and I haven't looked back. So. Okay, so I learned from KK says I learned from a book 40 years ago. Jeanette says, my mom taught me at 6. I'm Native American, and we had time to learn. And I'm glad my mom taught me. We lived on the reservation. Gavin Grammy says, if you want to make the bullion stitch, use a latch hook. It's so much easier. Oh. I don't think I have a latch hook. I'll have to look around. Maybe I do. Marina says, I was able to learn to read patterns when following YouTube tutorials that have a written pattern associated with it on your blog, etc. So bit by bit, and now I can read them. KK, I dislike puff stitches so much. I know. That's beautiful, Jeanette. Good tip, Grammy. That is beautiful, Jeanette, that you were able to have a mom to teach you that stuff. My mom is not crafty. It's shocking that my sister and I are as crafty as we are, because my mom never been. So we didn't learn it from her. We did, however, learn how to write things on the back of envelopes and have no idea what they're related to later. That is definitely an inherited trait. So, yes. And Diana and I were talking about being left-handed. I think that just screws me up more, trying to figure out left-handed, right-handed, which way do I go with the yarn. Being left-handed is not for the faint of heart in a right-handed world. Their puff stitches are fine when they work. It's when they don't work that they're annoying as all get out. Because I like to develop some kind of a rhythm, and it's really hard to do with a puff stitch. Oh, goodness. This is a long, long row. I can't figure out why I am so close together on this row. It's probably obvious, but it isn't obvious to me. I'm going to take it out and start over. I'm doing something wrong. Okay, looser tension with puffs. True is learning. Yes, that's true. It's learning how to and then adjust it to our left hand. Yeah. Okay, I got to shelve that because I'm doing it wrong. So anyway, I'm working on I got my gooseneck. I'm figuring out how to be able to do. I'm left-handed. To learn a new stitch, sit in front of a mirror and it will reverse and you will see it left-handed. I don't think I dare at this point because everything I've done so far has been right-handed. So I don't think I dare do that, Jeanette. I'm just going to have to be ambidextrous and confused occasionally. Yeah, you guys are distracting me. It's okay. No, actually, I had already ripped this out a couple of times. I just haven't figured out what I'm doing wrong. So, no, it's not just you. I was already messing it up before. So, well, I'm trying to think if I have any other projects going on that are worth talking about. I was going to put together some more stitch markers, but it's just been busy. Yeah, I think the problem is I'm supposed to be, you can see that there's a lot fewer puffs down here. So I think I just am doing something wrong. So I'll figure it out. Okay, I talked about the baby blanket. I talked about the triangles. Puff-a-palooza. Yes, I am. I am adding stitches. So I am working on being able to demonstrate with camera down. I just hadn't been able to figure out how to do it with the available equipment I have, and I think that I have it now. I think I figured it out. That I can transfer a movie from my phone to my laptop. I just didn't think about it that way. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And then I should be able to do a couple of tutorials that I have planned. So, I'm just making all this up as I go along, you guys. So you just show up and we'll do what we can do. So I am going to let you guys go. It's been a lovely hour, and I've very much enjoyed spending time with you. Please, if you haven't subscribed, do so that you can join the giveaway. It'll be on the 25th. You just have to watch the video all the way through to find the keyword, leave a comment, and you will be eligible as long as you're publicly subscribed to my channel. And we will move on to the next week. And coming up this Thursday is Things We're Making Thursday. There'll be an update on my pillow project. And then Friday will be Freeform Friday. And I started telling you, and then a bunch of people joined, and I got totally distracted. So I ordered yarn from TL Yarn Crafts, and Tony shipped it. She had a big clearance she destashed her studio. She had hundreds of thousands of things, and it went live while I was in the middle of my workday, and so I missed the sale. Basically, everything was gone except I discovered she had some single hanks of her own brand of yarn. And so I'm not a big wool person. However, I think she's pretty wonderful. So thank you for coming. I really appreciate you, Donna. I'm sorry. I will try really hard to remember your name. Thank you. And thank you for adding, Jeanette. I hope you join in the giveaway. So I'm really excited to see those hanks come in. So I will probably do the unboxing of that on Tuesday, and then I should have my darn good yarn showing up. They got lost in shipping and they've found them now, and so my darn good yarn, which is pretty late at this point, should be along one of these days. And then I think I may also have another kit. Maybe that's the end of the month from Mary Maxim. So those are all coming up. So there's just stuff happening. And in the meantime, I got to try to get some crocheting done. So see you guys later. Have a good night. I love Tony Lipsy too. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Does she still have yarn? I don't know. I mean, I think she sells her own brand all the time, which I had no idea. So maybe. Bye now.